Am I going crazy? Did you hear it?
Be careful who you pray to.
Did you hear it? We're getting stuck right now.
Because be careful who you put a picture of up in your little altar. With all due respect, you don't know who you're talking to sometimes, and what you pray to could be anything. I mean, at the end of the day, you think it's just a dead relative that you're putting up a picture of and a little candle, but in reality, it's a dark, sinister demon that could be following you everywhere after that. Listen to this. We're doing our video outside again today. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Today's story comes all the way from Ciudad de Mexico, the heart of Mexico. We're only doing this outside because they're watching TV inside right now. We can't really. Mics will pick up everything, so yeah. So there is a family, and this.
Cut this part out.
There's a family that I'm gonna cut that part out too. Back in 1992, they were mining. They used to mine, and I think, well, actually, instead of this Ciudad de Mexico, I think this is like, I think a little further south in Hidalgo.
Yeah.
And back then, they were mining, and they were in this little town, and this town had a accident in the mining shaft, and this family lost their uncle. And they say that, for Dia de los Muertos, he died, I think, like 2 months before Dia de los Muertos. And usually I didn't know this, but they say you can't put a picture or like candles or offerings up for a dead person that's been dead for only a little bit of time, because that'll disturb them from their journey going to where they're going to go, because it doesn't give them time, I guess, to get to where they're going. And instead of putting something up for them, you'll be putting up for something up for something else. So I'm guessing like a demon or a sinister. Yeah. Anyways, that accident happened, and the mom wanted to put up candles and pictures and little flowers and all that up in the house for him. And this guy was like 6'2". He was big. He was all rough. Tattoos and everything, and he wasn't no softy. And one thing about this guy is that he liked cigars. I'm just kind of telling you a little bit of his like what he liked and like his little physique, going on. And her mom was like, you can't do that yet. It's too soon. You're gonna be disturbing something that you're not supposed to. But she's like, oh, come on, it's like, it's not, nothing will happen. I'm dying inside because of, I wanted to do this for him. So she puts it up, and she's just like, see, mom, a few weeks go by and nothing happens. Everything's normal. And the very next night, a few, like 3 weeks have gone by now, and there was this one night where, she wasn't thinking nothing of it, but she got woken up. She got woken up to a smell in her room that was very similar to the smell of her brother. And you know what she was dreaming about? She was dreaming about him coming back and opening the door to the house where they were at. And but except it she was like far back from the door. She was like in the hallway, but she could see the door open, and like the the light from the moon was like glaring behind him, and you could kind of see that it was his figure. But when she woke up, there was a dark there was a dark shadow in the corner of the room that was way taller, and it looked like he had a hat on, like not a hat, but like a, what do you call it? Like it's the tall black hats with the rim around it.
Yeah, and a top hat.
Yes, it's like an older style hat. And she was freaking out, but she could smell the sweat and the cigars that he would smoke. And she was just like, she is kind of, when she turned on the light, she was in shock. She was like, like what's going on at this point. She keeps it to herself for a few days, and she turns off the candle to his picture. She takes everything off, and then she puts it away, and her mom's like, what's going on? What's going on? Why are you taking everything down? She's like, oh, nothing. I think I'm just gonna put it up and kind of leave it like this for now. And her mom gets kind of curious, and she's just like, A few days go by, and when she's sleeping again, she's dreaming that when he had walked in, it would like the dream picked up where it left off. When he walked in her house, he came as soon as he walked in, and when he closed the door, when she looked down at his arms and his hands, they started to grow, like if it was some type of like claws or something, as he was walking towards her. And she wakes up panting, breathing all fast, heartbeats racing, she's sweaty. And she sees hands at the edge of her bed. Kind of like, well, as soon as she wakes up, they go back down. And she's just like, when she turns on the light, she's just like kind of freaking out. And her husband's just like, what's going on, honey? And she still keeps it to herself. She doesn't tell nobody. And her husband's just like, freaking out for her. Like, what the hell's going on with you? Do you need to see a doctor? Do you, want to go? So in the morning, she kind of thinks about it. She, like, what should I do? And she goes to a father at the local church there. And she tells him what's going on. And the father ends up telling her, I think you put up a picture of him too soon. Whatever this isn't him, obviously. And he was like, what you need to do now is take his picture and I know you guys heard that.
That's weird.
Anyways, he was like, what you need to do now is take a picture and apologize and tell him you're sorry, that he can continue on his journey. But he was like, but other than that, I can't tell you nothing else. You need to go with somebody that can help you. And she was like, okay, I think I know what he's telling me. She goes home and, she talks to her mom, and her mom's like, she's like, I told you, yeah. You're not supposed to do that. And, now you got yourself in, trouble. And her mom's like, you know what? Let's find you somebody that can help you. But this is the thing. she was like, no, I think I can just let me grab the picture and tell me what the father told me to do. She does that night, and that night everything's calm. Nothing's bothering her. She doesn't see nothing. She doesn't dream about nothing. Weeks pass by now, and she's just like, everything's okay, except she's not eating, she's not sleeping right, but nothing's bothering her. It's just like her insomnia. It's like she's paranoid or something. She's throwing up, and she's getting really skinny. At this point, her mom is just like, you know what, this is going way too far. Look at you, like you have bags under your eyes. You're skinny, dude. I can see your skeleton bones from your face. Your cheekbones. She's like, okay, let's go with this lady now. She grabs her. They get in the car. They drive an hour away. How it is in a little town in the middle of nowhere. There's an older lady that's gonna cleanse her of this evil. As she's cleaning her. Well, sorry, I jumped ahead. They get there, and this older lady is already looking at her and saying, "Daughter, you messed up a little bit. She was just like, I see what's attached to you, and it's not your family member. This thing is evil." She was like, "Sit down and let's start." And she starts. She grabs herbs, and then she tells her mom to grab some. I'm not sure what to call them. They're like some little blue flowers and orange flowers. It describes it in there. It's like some, and she's like, put a little bit of warm water in there, and then let her drink this. And she lays her down. She starts, chanting and going over her with the leaves, and the little branches she has. And after that, she's just like, oh, I think I feel better. Like she goes home, she eats something, and this time she doesn't throw it up. A few weeks go by, and this whole time, she's keeping this from her mom. She can't sleep at night. She cannot sleep at night, no matter what. And it's draining her. All she can get is like maybe an hour or two of sleep, and then that's it for her. A few weeks pass by, and her mom's like, let's take you back with the lady and, see what's going on. She takes her back. When they get there, she's like, you should have came sooner. She was like, your life is on the line right now. Like, your life is on a thread. She cleans her. And this time, the lady that's cleaning her is actually struggling a little bit, because whatever this evil entity is, he's kind of fighting back, because she's feeling like burning sensation, the lady on her back and on her arms, and she's getting clawed. Like she feels it. When she looks at it, she doesn't see it, and like they just appear out of nowhere. And she's like, this is going too far. We have to get more help for you. She was like, but I can't get a hold of anybody or have anybody come for a week, because, they're far from here. So they go home after she does her cleansing. And this night was different, because when she lays down, she feels like she can't breathe, like she's almost suffocating. She calls her mom, and she's kind of telling her that she loves her and that she's sorry for everything, and she doesn't think she's gonna make it. And her mom's just like, just shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. She was like that when she had put up the picture and the candles for this for her brother, that she had told him, I can't live without you. Take me with you. And whatever this thing was heard her. That night, when she fell asleep, her mom was with her the whole night. that night when she fell asleep, in her dream, this entity finally came up to her, and they said that all she saw was like a shadow figure putting their arms over her, like just covering her face, and she died in her sleep. You know, she should have listened to her, her mom. I mean, that's one thing I didn't know either, that you can't put, you have to wait basically a little while before you put up any pictures or candles for your past, the people that have passed away around you. Did you know about that?
I didn't. I said like maybe to be safe 2 years, just in case you don't want to die.
I didn't know that. I'm about to when we go back inside. I'm about to ask my mom about that.
Why didn't she tell us?
Oh, I'm serious.
No, I didn't know about that. I didn't know. It's crazy how some demons will kind of take figure of your loved one just to slip by a little bit.
Yeah.
Like at first she thought it was her brother coming to see her.
Yeah.
But then in the second time when she had that dream, she saw his hand, so it wasn't him. His hand started to grow.
Oh.
His figure started to change.
You know that what do you think that you think I don't think my dad's there anymore, but in that house, remember where he was living in Mexico? When he died, they said that everything just kind of, all the vines overgrew the house and there were snakes. And was that true, or was that just something they said?
I didn't see nothing.
No.
At least when I went to visit after he had died.
Yeah.
Everything seemed fine. The only part of the house that was torn down was that part of the house in front. It was a room. I think it collapsed.
Oh, sure.
They cleared it out. But I think then they knocked on Dana.
Did they?
Unless our aunt's still living there. But last time I thought they tore it down.
When was the last time you went to Mexico?
The last time?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's 20.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna ask you 2020.
20 something like that.
Did you go by the house or no?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I stopped with our sister. I think. No. Was I alone? I don't remember. I think.
Who was the one that said that there was weird stuff happening after that? My grandma. My mom told me that they're in the house after my dad passed away, that the doors were closing on their own. There was a black dog that would appear in the house.
Right, Katrina.
Oh yeah. So when we were younger and living in Nashville, we had a dog, and she would mess up everything, and we called her Katrina.
She didn't even like us.
She was like a Great Dane mixed with like a canine, almost.
She was aggressive towards us. Why did we
German Shepherd? Yeah, I don't know. No, she wasn't aggressive towards me.
No,
I would always go outside and play with her. Really?
I remember my dad would literally sit with her, and she'd be.
Oh, dude, yeah, he'd grab her and freaking play with her. I'm just like, damn, all right.
That's all I remember from that dog. And then I remember they told me that they dropped her off near the highway. She ran away. Oh, you dropped her off. She ran away.
Which one is it? Which one is it? Huh?
She died, or did she run away? I think they let her go. Right.
You know, I don't want nobody to tell me anything or about my dad. I'll put it in the video because there are like people will tell you stuff. They'll give you. I don't want nobody doing that. But I've always wanted to talk to my dad again. Oh, yeah. Because everybody got to talk to him except me.
I didn't.
You didn't? No, but my mom was like, you were close to him. Once he had gone to Mexico and stuff, because you were there.
I was just a baby of the family. That's why.
Right. But I don't know. I know Nina was there. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, she fucking. I mean, I'm not lucky, obviously, in the situation, but she was able to be there. Why'd she even go?
I don't know. I wish I could have.
8 years old or not, man. I don't believe that. I thought I was a little older.
I think you're 8 years old.
I thought I was a little older than that.
I told Mama, I was like, I just want to know if you ever, I don't know, I guess proud of me or something. Which I doubt it. Well, I mean, I'm not doubt it.
My mom said that there is like I don't know if it's just for the family or it's mostly her because one has the most enemies.
Yeah.
But she said that he is here, like protecting.
Keep moving the camera.
I did.
Yeah, you keep moving it.
My bad, guys. My bad. She said that he is here protecting.
Yeah. Oh, and butterfly, a butterfly for him.
Yeah, that and he is here just trying, to protect you.
Hi, just dad. You know, I miss you. You were a big part of me. I think you affected me the most. I'm like, oh, no, you affected me the most because I'm the one that thinks about you the most every fucking day. Every day.
I think when I think about him, the only thing I can remember is he took us to the gas station with him. What's the one? The country fried chicken one? Where they sold the pizza sticks?
Oh,
She's still good. Have you gone?
Is it called that country fried chicken?
No, it's called dang,
we'll look it up. It's right there on the exit in Hendersonville.
It's here too.
Oh, over there by Tiny Town Road.
Trick. Oh. But yeah, no, that story. I really didn't know about not putting up that picture too soon. I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
That they're trying to make their travel, and then if you pray, I guess something can hear it instead of them.
Yeah.
They're busy.
Did you ever dream of him? No.
I have, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My mom dreamt of him. Nina dreamt of him. Viti dreamt of him. I don't resent you for that, but I'm not talking to nobody. I'm just, kind of speaking my mind. Yeah. I wish that I could at least dream with you too, though.
But I only dream really about memories. I don't dream
memories?
I dream about memories. I dream. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't have like just random dreams about him coming to me. I have memories. I remember memories.
I remember my mom. It was so sad. My mom's last dream with him. Well, not her last dream, but she said that he came to her and he told her, like, how are the kids? And that he has to go. He was in an elevator. Yeah. And that he was basically leaving, and she was just like, you go and you rest and do what you have to do, and I'll take care of the kids here. Yeah. That broke my heart when I like, damn. I would take care. Oh, the night he died too, or the day he died. Mm-hmm. That very night, I was in the living room playing COD, right? And I heard him. I swear to God, like on everything, that I heard him. Because I was the TV, that big window that we had facing out towards the front. Oh yeah. The TV was in that corner, and I heard son or hijo. Yeah. And I was like, you took off your headset real quick. I was like, what? Yeah. I paused everything, and I was like, I don't know why I opened the window. I opened the blinds, and I was like, Papa, and I don't know why I reacted like that. I was like, wow, I don't know, just my instincts just jumped in. And I was like, where are you? Yeah. I don't know. I think his death affected me a lot, the most out of all the siblings, honestly. Because sometimes
I was still pretty young, so I wasn't alive too long because he left in 2007. So he left for he was here for I wasn't remembering much yet. Until I was 5.
I was like, there's so many. I sometimes I look at. I mean, I don't wish that on anybody. Mm-hmm. No, there's so many Hispanics that drink every single day, and I'm like, why did that happen to him? Oh yeah. I was like, I don't hear that often happening to people, and I was just like, I get upset, and I'm like, how come that happened to him? But anyways. Thanks for watching my episode today. I'll leave the links down below, and I'll tell you also where you can find the full video. Make sure when you put a picture up of your deceased loved ones, you at least wait a year. Get them a little bit of space for their journey to where they're going. Because if you don't, you might join them too, like the lady in our story today. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next one.